Hello everyone, and welcome back, once again, to Darkwood. And we've got kind of a lot on our plate at this moment in time. Now, being as we're already halfway through the day, I think I'm going to spend the rest of this evening kind of doing a little bit of home improvement, because there's a lot to do. And then we're going to start looking at some of our objectives. I've gotten a lot of advice from you guys in the previous part, and I'm going to be using that going forward. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do is make ourselves a torch so that we can burn away some of those worms on the ground. Now, what you guys told me is that those are actually spread around by the bugs that we've been seeing during the night. Apparently they place these about the place, so it really is just an infestation. They apparently do not harm enemies, and really, it's like an anti-camping measure. Like, I'm supposed to go out and stop them from placing it here so I don't have to spend the resources getting rid of it. So it's basically meant to be something to get me to proactively leave the area that I'm in, which is pretty smart as a mechanic, actually. I appreciate games that don't allow the player to be complacent without just insta-killing them. I like things that are difficult in the right way. Things that force the player to use all of the features and all of the abilities that are available to them. Now, among the other things that you guys told me is that I can press E, yes, to cycle through things that are stacked on top of each other. That would have been useful when I was trying to pick up the bear trap. And I should also probably repair this wardrobe, right? That'll take, 8 boards. That's a lot, but it would be really useful to have. I can put it in front of that door over there. I've been looking for something to reinforce that door with during the night. And we do have plenty of planks. Now, something that I realized while editing the previous part is that our buddy Pietrek actually has the cables that I can use to... Almost stepped in the mushrooms again. He actually has the cables that I can use to repair the broken cable at the pig shed. Now, the advice that you guys gave me was that anything that comes at you was meant to die, and I like that attitude. I've been really afraid of kind of doing the wrong thing and making enemies, and that's what's put me off of dealing with the pig shed. Not because I don't think I can take those guys, but because I'm worried about burning bridges before I even know what those bridges are. But if you guys insist on violence, I'm ready to do some violence. Not to Pietrek, though. Pietrek is cool. Him and the musician. Which is why I really hope I'm not dooming both of them. Pietrek because I'm worried about him hurting himself with this rocket, and the musician because I'm worried that if I give him the key instead of the Wolfman, that he'll end up getting himself killed with whatever's in that chicken lady's shed, or in her back room. Now, at the same time, I could also end up dooming myself. Oh, Pietrek's gone. He told me to come back later. Where's he at? Can I actually find him right now, or do I have to wait until tomorrow? Would have really liked to buy his cable. That crazy guy actually did it, didn't he? That's more than a little bit nuts. I hope he got to wherever he's going in one piece. Given this universe, that seems unlikely, but maybe he was just the right kind of personality to do it. I'm almost hoping to not find any follow-up. Alright, let's try burning away some of this. Go away. Is there anything here that would... No, it doesn't look like there's any reason for me to have done that. I guess that means it's okay to go a-looting. I could open it with a lockpick, which I do not have at the moment. If only Pietrek were here so I could buy some wire from him. God, he was actually a pretty useful trader to have around. I hope this isn't permanent. Just so this trip isn't a total wash, I've been meaning to find out if I can remove these poisonous mushrooms by swinging at them. No, it doesn't seem so. Alright, well, at least the question was answered. I actually haven't left myself with a whole lot of time here, so I'm gonna have to kind of speed up this process. We gotta make ourselves some boards, not even so I can do the necessary improvements, just so that I can get things kind of back in order in time for the night to come. Alright, that's enough for now. Saw. Get you. It's 11 boards. Use the rest on... you kind of have enough for now. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll use the rest on the saw. Get at least some more logs out of this. Alright, and we are going to... I don't think I have time to do the dresser tonight. So, do I have a bear trap? No, but I do have the means to make it. Gonna want another one of those for sure, because they've been a big help the last couple of nights. Get you. Gotta make sure I'm wearing that armor tonight as well. And you know, I think tonight will also be the combat debut of the single-shot pistol. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we should save that, because you guys have said that the noise might actually attract more enemies, and the last thing we want is more enemies. Especially when I'm able to handle the savages that we've been getting. Push that lamp in front of the doorway. And night has fallen. I mean, now night has fallen, yes. I'll just drag you a little bit back so that I can hang out in my usual hidey hole. This corner seems to have served me pretty well so far. I wonder if I can actually get to a point where this place actually feels as safe as the previous hideout. Because, you know, I felt more or less safe in the previous one, but this one, it kind of feels like every night is a little bit of a struggle, even though I've been more reliably able to make it since I boarded up the rest of the place. Which has me really afraid for what's going to happen come the next area after this one. All quiet so far, though that can change on a dime for certain. I get a little nervous whenever the lights dim, but I don't think they can both go out at the same time. At least not during the ghost event, which is what I would be worried about. I have a lantern on me, but that wouldn't actually do anything to help me from the ghosts, according to you guys. Wait, do I have a flare? You guys said that the flare works. I don't know how long those last, though. It's all about preparation. It's all about preparing yourself so that when something happens, you already know what to do, and you're not scrambling around trying to find a solution in the dark and with 10 things trying to gnaw your legs off. Somebody's creeping about. Nobody's tried to come for that lower window ever since I put the bear trap there. Yeah, we are definitely being visited right now, though. Actually, come to think of it, I think they broke a window last night that I never bothered to check on. There's that outdoor flickering again. And is it just me, or is it maybe a little brighter than it was before? Of course, I can't go outside and check on what it is, but I must say the curiosity is overwhelming. Alright, 3 a.m., just as long as you guys stay out there, I'm okay. Was that the random footsteps, or was that something inside? What is that? That sounds like a deep guttural growl. What is going on out there? What would I see were I to try to sneak a peek outside that window? Oh, the bugs are back. Hang on, I gotta deal with this. Or I should deal with it anyway. Get out of here. Do I need maybe, do I need the torch? What happened to the torch? Did I burn it all up? How do I get rid of you guys? Maybe you're in another room? Nope. Come on, how do I get rid of you guys? Come on. I don't know what to do about you. Yeah, if you're gonna break that down, I'm gonna need you to come through in such a manner as to be smacked in the back of the head. Probably already used up my bear trap, right? Which means you should be nice and low on health as to die in one hit. I want to try hitting you through the door and do some cheese, but I'm worried about... Howdy, both of you! Oh, this ain't good. This is actually really bad. Come on, move, move, move. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Die. Come on. Just a little bit more time. Did I kill the other one? No, no! Come on. You're not surviving this night. No. No! I didn't even get to loot your stuff. Ah, they're just doing property damage at this point. It's so annoying. It's going to take so many boards to fix all this. I might actually have to buy some from this trader. It's a good thing we get so much more reputation for surviving the night. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just becoming about the material costs at this point. That's what it really is. It's actually costing me something to survive the night. I'm not really coming that close to dying. It's the boards, and it's the scrap metal required to keep repairing the shovel. Alright, we have tons and tons of rep with this trader. So what do we need? We definitely cannot let this guy go until we have everything that we need. So, gonna want all the scrap metal. Gonna want probably more boards, but I'll check and see if we need that first. What else can I build? Oh, you guys told me to build one of the shotguns. But to be careful about which one, because the name is a little bit confusing. So we're definitely going to need another bear trap. We can put away this other piece of scrap metal. And we need the homemade shotgun, a simple homemade shotgun, useless after firing a shot. Meanwhile, the single shot... Okay, that is a little bit confusing. So the single shot shotgun is the one that actually can fire over and over again, while the homemade shotgun only fires once. Okay. Okay, we cannot repair light armor. So we're going to need to kill some bugs and work up a larger stockpile of shells. Alright, you know, I'm going to live a little. I'm going to spend the 450 on the long barrel, because, you know, getting it early just means we'll have it for longer. And I think I'm also going to grab some wire. That is a lot. I can use the wire to make a lockpick and get into the shed next to Pietrex's house. Oh, what the heck, YOLO. The series is in dire need of some progress, is it not? Don't go anywhere. I still might need you for boards. Alright, so let's go ahead and craft the single-shot shotgun. The most expensive thing we built by far. But we have it now. Now let's see if we can't load it up. I assume it'll just use whatever shells are in my inventory. I'm going to save that. I'm obviously not going to use that right at this very moment. We want to save those valuable shells for a special occasion. More worms. Alright, Molotov it is. Hopefully this doesn't burn the door. It's burning the door, isn't it? It still seems to have its health. You know, I'm honestly starting to wonder if maybe it wouldn't be better to just not barricade this door at all and just leave a bear trap in front of it. Things to consider. There's certainly most likely a lot of things I could be doing differently to make this less costly. I mean, the current strategy is working and all, it's just... I don't know if it's sustainable. Don't forget, let's not forget we still have our secret stash of tractor antlers. But let's go settle some beefs. Beef number 1, Pietrex's stash. Let's use the lockpick on that door and see what we have for us. More fabric, excellent. We can use that for inventory upgrades. Another Molotov and pills. Not a bad haul, all things considered. Pietrex's still not back. I'm honestly sad that he's gone. I mean, I'm happy that his rocket flew. I hope it flew somewhere other than to his fiery death. Another crate. Okay, we gotta remember that on the road leading away from Pietrex's house, there is another crate that we can unlock. Is that the soundtrack? That is so cool if that's what I think it is. It sounds like I can just barely hear the musician's song wafting out of the woods. Oh, that is such a nice little detail if that's what I think it is. Oh, more scrap metal, very, very good for me. And odd meat. Bring that back and cook it for some essence. Beef number 2, the pig shed. Last couple of times we were here, we were run off by a very unfriendly type in this building. Well, I've come to show him who's boss. I'm back. Smack. Come get me. You're never gonna catch me. You're never gonna catch me. You're a little slow, actually. And there we go. I'm a murderer. I killed a man in a home invasion. All I had was some bread and a pile of pig heads, which he has now joined. And I can't even have his hat. Well, let's find out if whatever this is was worth it. Flyer for the Dobrobit Wisi Dobrit Miast. Can you tell I don't speak Polish? And some bottles. Alright, now what can I loot from this guy's abode? Mirror talk. I kind of thought that I had kept it together enough to not have descended to that level of insanity yet, but maybe I'm more feral than I thought. After all, I did just kill a man for some broken pieces of glass. These people are more rude than Shilazart games. You are pretty cool looking, though. You look like the ghost of some old sailor. Wow, that's it? He didn't give me like a quest or an item or something? That's literally just there to insult me? I gotta say, the sense of humor in this game is pretty on point. Like, I'm going through enough stuff right now. I don't need sass from a ghost in a mirror. A broken mirror, might I add. So, you know, maybe don't throw stones. Isn't that the saying? People who live in glass mirrors shouldn't throw stones? Now let's get around. There's a couple more people sitting in the courtyard. And after that, there's going to be one more in the pig shed itself. Now, I don't know about committing to killing the sow we've heard so much about, but we do have business here. For one thing, the musician wants some pig meat. Now here we are going to test out the single-shot pistol, because I don't want to have to fight two of these guys at once, but this is going to backfire on me pretty spectacularly if I actually have to have the ammo with me. You guys need to come for me for it to be considered self-defense. Oop. I did not need to carry one with me. Oh no, the other guy's coming. Nope. Okay. The reach of this shovel is helping me out big time right now. That guy's left, which means that I can take these for sale. Perhaps I can sneak in behind him? That's the guy that told me I couldn't come any closer last time I was here. Nope, let me through, let me through. Oh god, what's at the end of this hall? They've very conspicuously chosen to block my line of sight. I really do wonder what horrors await me. Hello, piggies. Get some more mushrooms while I'm here. I'm out of inventory space. I can probably drop the bread. The mushrooms do stack, so that's good. I can drop the potato and the bread. I'm just thinking about what I can sell, you know? Get out of my way, fatty. This place is putrid. The dead mixed in with the living? Are they eating the dead pigs? Whatever's at the end of this corridor, I'm gonna want to be able to make my exit in a hurry. Oh god, what can I even do if something decides to come in behind me, like at the, like at the wedding? Oh, it doesn't look like I kept the Molotovs in my inventory. I should have done a better cleanup job before I left. Let's replace the single-shot pistol with the lantern. I wish I had my face cam so you could see my mouth agape right now. Is that the sow? Odd meat, odd meat, odd meat. I could probably get a whole upgrade just out of this place alone. Oh! This is the kind of imagery that I came to this game for. This familiar yet utterly twisted, finally showing that it's more than just the plant life that's changed by the Darkwood. Ow! Ow! I should have known that would hurt. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this meat and get out of here. You guys stay away from me, alright? What should I drop? I'll drop the potato. I'll just take all the odd meat so I can use it. Oh, it doesn't stack. This area really is a testament to how good sound design can increase your dread, your anticipation, and the map design itself by funneling you down a corridor, having the loudness increase as you go through. Oh, Farmer Joe is back. It all does a good job of shaping the player experience so that it plays out exactly the way the developer wants it to. Smack. I'm sorry, man. You weren't hostile. You were telling me don't come any closer. I really felt like you didn't want to fight. I feel really bad about this. What can I drop? I'll drop the board with nails. The pitchfork is more valuable. Is it something that I maybe want to keep? I don't know. I'll come back here at some point for one of the pigs. This whole shed is just leaving me feeling disgusted. Just the death on top of death, but also the life that's forced to live within death. Just an absolutely putrid hole of a location. I want your pitchfork as well. I can drop the single-shot pistol. I want to find out if it's repairable, though. I don't think it is, but just in case. I've got a lot to think about, but the pig shed is now clear of an enemy presence, and I am now free to do as I require. It's just going to be a matter of deciding what it is I require. Let's also, while we're at it, since our defenses are a little bit lacking tonight, toss down some more broken glass. I've yet to see how much these actually help. Like, I've yet to actually observe how much damage they do to enemies walking over them. But I feel like we might as well just coat the ground in it, right? Like, besides clutter, there's no real reason not to put it everywhere, because it doesn't damage me. Oh, let's not forget, I also have to repair... the shovel, which will require some boards. Now, it doesn't look like I can repair the single-shot pistol at all, which makes sense given the name. Which means that come morning, I can just sell it. Ready for another night of absolute terror? This time minus a barricaded door. I should probably use what's left of this torch to maybe get rid of some of this, right? Just so that I have a little bit more room to retreat. Still yet to see if this stuff actually bothers the savages any. You guys said it doesn't. All of you. Just more room to maneuver. Oh, they're out there. I don't want to be making any more noise than I have to. Actually, I really, really need to get this shovel repaired before something bad happens. There we go. I should also get some of those Molotovs in my inventory. Well, you stepped in my trap. You deserve that, you sure do, and you're going to step in another one of my traps if you decide to waste more of my boards and jump through that window. So go for it. That's what I say. In fact, if I get a staff from you, that's probably enough to replace the boards. And earn me a little bit more towards the scrap metal that I'm going to need to replace the bear trap. I still got a little bit of armor left, so it's at least holding for now. I actually have basically no reason not to wait in this room and just kill you when you come through. No? Have you decided to piss off? That's a shame. I actually kind of wanted you to come through so I could sell off your stuff. Ah! There you are! I knew you wouldn't let me down. You had, like, no health. You still managed to get a hit off on me, though. Unfortunately, I don't have the resources to barricade. I should have brought more planks in with me. I keep them outside in the saw. Because I'm actually in a really dire crisis when it comes to storage space. Oh, I don't have bandages on me either. What is with me in this poor inventory management thus far? Oh no, it's an event. It's an event! How about I come over here? Which of you is going to go out? It's going to be one of you. For surely it's going to be one of you. Ah, and the bugs are back. I'm still not entirely sure how I deal with them. I assume it's fire. Oh, the bugs have come and gone. Better than before, I suppose. I shouldn't be turning my back on this door like this. Also, is the glass that was on this side gone? Now I honestly can't remember if I had, glass on the floor on this side. Does that mean that somebody stepped on it? It's still on the ground over there. Just a couple more hours. This is not a safe place to be, though. I think there's a savage in that other room moving stuff around. I'm going to not engage if at all possible, but I should be healing myself. I'm going to heal myself because it doesn't really matter if I use these. They only really take rags. Rags and I think maybe something else, but in this case I think silence is going to be golden. I can just hear them breaking my stuff all over the place. I think they're trying to get through one of the windows on the opposite side. I really have to remember to check these exterior windows on those rooms that I don't really spend the night in. Because those might actually be some major weak spots that I've just been neglecting for all I know. Another half hour, I can make it. I can make it. And I made it. Alright. Now I can sell you the pitchforks. I don't know if I want to keep these or not. They are worth a fair bit of reputation, and I'm pretty happy with the shovel. Tell you what, I'll sell you one for now and keep the other. How's that? And you can have this staff. And that's 100 rep right there. Alright, and you can also have the single-shot pistol. And for that, we're going to want scrap metal and more wire. Time to survey the damage. It's like coming outside for the first time after a hurricane. This bear trap's still intact. This bear trap, not, so we need to replace it. And we need to barricade that window. Let's just put this right here. And let's see what the state of these other windows is. That one's about half health. Still haven't found out if there's any way to repair them. That one's good. That one is open. So we've got two windows that we still have to barricade, but overall, I think this was actually one of our cheaper nights. You guys, I feel like really bad about this, but yeah, the other guy wants some meat. Ow! I didn't expect you to fight back. And you destroyed my armor. My first and only set of armor destroyed by a pig. Is there even any difference between... Wait, I've had plenty of meat. Is there even any difference between pig meat? Did I even have to do this? Because I have huge stashes of dog meat at home. Well, time to go see if the musician will take it, I guess. Another bear trap. This really has been my lucky day when it comes to these things, hasn't it? What was that growling noise? What's in here? Hang on. These mushrooms are forming like a ring around something. Something which I will not be able to run away from quickly in this maze. I'm so curious to know what's making that noise. Ah, there's some mushrooms in there. If I can get to them. Alright, I don't think I'm going to bother with that right now. I don't think it's really worth it. But I will remember that it's here. Hey, little musician man, you here? I got you some pig meat. The boy stops playing and lowers his head, avoiding my sight. Oh, I can't even show you the... I can't even show you the pig meat? Okay, well I guess that animal died for nothing. Mommy once told me about this road. She said people used to travel it. They would leave their houses and walk it during the night. I was scared of this story. I was afraid Mommy will go out too, and leave me behind. Well, I'm not going to leave you behind. Not if I can help it. Yeah, that is so annoying. I can't give you the pig meat? You made a whole thing about how you'd never had it and you wanted to try it. Let's unlock that. And, not a bad haul. Worth the reputation for the wire? I don't know. Oop. So I take it we're not going to play nice? Alright, you probably don't actually have anything that I want, so I'm just going to dip if at all possible. Now where is this? This is Pietrex's house. You're the guys that I ran into before. Nope! Ow! Oh, you have more reach than me. Smack. Sidestep. Smack. You were kind of phasing in and out of existence there for a second, bud. Anyway, I'll take your pills and your bottle. And your staff. Here you are, but... I saw that, savage. Yeah, I see you walking about. Alright, let's put the lantern away. And go speak to the Wolfman. Yes? Let's show him the photo of the doctor, which one of you pointed out that I should do. Well, well. I know this quack. A non-entity. A third-rate witch doctor. Useless clunker. But he still managed to screw you over with that key, eh, comrade? Ah, so we have a common enemy. Dog. Listen, dog, I have no quarrel with you. You just keep going that way, and I'll take my... Yet another bear trap. I'm getting so much scrap metal. Today was really worth it just for the outdoor scavenging alone. Another locked crate. Now, where are we? According to this, I'm at the giant hole. Oh, yes, just to the top right of the giant hole. That's right near my base. Alright, I'll definitely have to keep that in mind. You know, with how many of these crates I've been finding, I believe there's 2 locked ones currently still on the map that I'm aware of. It kind of makes me wonder if they don't spawn in periodically. You can also use the remainder of this torch to clear a path to that window. I think this is like one of the OG torches from way back in the beginning. And always helps to get rid of some inventory space. Ah, and it was just enough to get rid of all that. Now let's barricade this here window. You know, I think I actually can't refill the lantern. Which is pretty annoying. I mean, I can build one fairly easily, but still. Oh, I actually do have what I need for both an inventory and a hotbar upgrade. But which one should I go for? I'll have to think about that. Right now I want to focus on getting more of these repairs done. Now we're going to take a little more fuel and just make all the boards. And that used every last bit we poured in there. And the rest of this is going to go into making sure we have enough in the generator. There we go. Yeah, I think we're only down to like 3 more tanks of gasoline. Let's close this door behind us. I can't find the door. Thank you. Push this up against here. And let us prepare. Drag you a little bit farther back. It probably makes so much noise. You know what? I once again forgot to make myself some bandages. I mean, it's not leaving me high and dry. I do have plenty of pills. But I'd like to use the cheaper bandages for when I have a little bit of downtime to heal between attacks. It did not take long for you to make your way in here. Come on, come in here. Smack! And that was all it took. Alright. Close, rinse, and repeat. Remind me when I come back to this place and conquer the savages, making this land my own. My first care package has to contain underpants. I think I can just faintly hear the crunch of more of them walking around. I mean, it's always a good sign when you only get visitors every once in a while. And, you know, I think there is actually merit to allowing them to flow through the base. This guy walked through. Actually, I think the reason he died in one hit was because he would have walked through 2 layers of broken glass. And he didn't damage anything in doing so because he was able to just walk right in. There wasn't even anything blocking the doors that he couldn't push aside. So maybe allowing them to move to some extent is actually the way to go. So long, of course, as I have somewhere to go, somewhere to retreat to. Because one of the last things I want strategically is to end up being backed into a corner. What are you banging on? You know what? He might have stepped on the bear trap outside of that door that I'm mousing over right now. In which case, that's good for me, right? Means if he does decide to what's going on out there. Oh my god, they've summoned Johnny Cash. I don't know why this game has all these events that are seemingly going on outside at night. It's not like I can go check on them. Unless maybe I actually do have some ability to step outside with a lantern or something, but I've never really had the confidence to test that. Oh, wait. I didn't take any damage from this guy, did I? I just realized I'm only at about half health. I don't think I took any damage from this guy. I think I might have just forgotten to drink from the Well of Life when I came back. I think that's all the damage I took while out and about today, including that from the pig. You're trying to get in now that... Oh, I think they might be trying to come in through 2 doors. That's not good. I should probably whip up a bandage, but... Come on, come through. You'll be damaged from... Oh, you're a dog. Come on. Come on. Ow! Ow! Come on, come on, die. Thank you. Come on, heal. Heal, heal, heal. Only a little bit of time left. You actually didn't die. Don't you guys usually die from stepping on the bear traps? Okay, this door... I don't have the boards to repair it. I need to just get out of the way. I think... Yeah, so that door's open as well. Oh, there's 2 of you? That's not allowed. Sorry, this is a no-pets apartment. Of course they ruined all that goodwill that the savage built up. Oh! Wait, you must have died from the bear trap. That's why the dog wasn't injured. Okay, this worked out a little better than expected. Okay, so we just had a little bit of an expensive night, but I learned a lot from you guys. We were able to accomplish some objectives. The pig shed is now ours for the taking. We can do with it as we please. And I think we're actually in a better position than we started with, even though we've been facing a lot of destruction every night. I think we do actually have the resources to not only come back, but come back stronger. I do want to get rid of this fabric just to free up the inventory space. And I think I'm going to go with the inventory upgrade. I mean, yes, the hotbar upgrade is extremely useful, but I think it's more useful to upgrade the inventory because that's what I'm most frequently running out of. So we're going to go for the inventory one. And what is that, 4 new slots? That is alright with me. That's going to save us a lot of trouble in the short term. Some of you asked if it's actually possible to repair the wardrobe. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. And just like that, the wardrobe is back. We still have that very odd pellet gun ammo. And a whole bunch of stones. I've still not figured out if there's actually a use for those stones. Now, in the next part, we're going to be heading after Janek and the Chicken Lady's mysterious key. But before we do that, here's the thing. I really don't like loose ends. And you guys, in the comments for the previous part, brought up something that I had forgotten all about. But it's a good point. Now, we left the wedding pretty much empty-handed. I mean, we came back for a little incursion and kind of left with our tail between our legs at the thought of commitment. But I think that next time, given how much we've grown, it's going to be time for a shotgun wedding. But that'll be next time. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to do that is at the Discord, which I will link in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.